So the market's open right now. Let's I just got out of bed, so let's see what the markets are giving us. Let's see what's producing right now. All right, so off the jump, I see ES took out London lows as well as NQ took out London lows. So let's back out to the daily time frame to see what we got cooking up here. See, we took out previous day high. So we took out previous day high on NQ, did it on ES as well. Looks like we might inverse this 4-hour gap. Have some sell side liquidity resting over here. Some sell side resting right there. No SMT at these highs. Should I reload this indicator? This indicator never want to work sometimes. Bro. Indicator never wants to work sometimes. Come to the 1 hour. See, we do have some low resistance liquidity being generated right there. Made relative equal highs right there. Have some more low resistance liquidity resting at Asia high. Looks like it's the same thing for ES. Looks like a SMT right here. At these highs, we made equal highs right there, but here we took it out on NQ. Nah, so it didn't take out either of those highs, but that is low resistance liquidity. Have this 1 minute or this 1 hour fair value gap. ES took out these lows and Q took out both lows. Next target for ES is going to be right here for low resistance liquidity. Right there, some pretty nice low resistance liquidity. And then New York low. Then we have these lows right there. And then we have the same thing for NQ. Have these lows right here. New York low. So price may be wanting to come up and take out these highs, but these lows are pretty far away. So price could definitely want to come up and take out these highs to just continue higher. I'm honestly totally not sure as of right now. So let's just see if we can see anything. Yeah, I mean, there's just not much price can really go either way. At these lows right here, we do have an SMT at these lows. So maybe we can just use that to say we're going to continue higher. To say we want to continue higher. And then come up and target these relative equal highs. If we do that, we have a 15-minute fair value gap right there, and then have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. I would obviously much rather take shorts just because of, you know, we have a lot more range to the downside, so meaning more money. but that means nothing. Yeah, price can either go both ways here. Not really sure. Not really sure about this right here. So this is market open. It's 9:30 candle right here. Yeah, I'm not really sure at all. Pretty much unbiased coming in to market open. Just kind of want to see the market give us something here. See, we did sweep some internal range liquidity. Have this 5-minute gap on ES that pretty sure we might inverse. That 5-minute gap on ES that we might inverse. We're probably definitely gonna inverse. Have this 15-minute fair value gap here that we're also tapping into. Let's see if we want to reject off of that. That'll be something that I'm looking at. If we end up inversing this 15-minute gap, then I'll probably be going long. But if we respect this gap and then continue lower, then I'll probably look to go lower. Same thing right here. Got the liquidity sweep. Swept London highs. Equities open ended up taking out London lows, and then we're showing a continuation to the downside. NQ isn't really going anywhere. NQ isn't really going anywhere. We have some low resistance liquidity at all of these highs right here, or generated all throughout down here. Obviously, y'all can see that I marked it out. So NQ starting to continue lower, and ES is starting to push up. We feel that 15-minute. But we inverse this on the 5. There's also this 5-minute fair value gap here. If NQ or ES ends up inversing this 5-minute, then we'll probably start looking for a price to come up and take out some of these objectives up here, since that'd be the most obvious thing. Only thing that really makes sense. So we're at this 5-minute. Just got to see what price wants to do in this area. I'm skeptical with taking ES because ES has been so crappy, just slowing the markets down completely. Well, maybe the markets overall have been slow, but ES hasn't helped it at all, bro. And Cuban trying to do his little thing. So I'm thinking, since we didn't get any sort of reversal, this might be London manipulation, New York continuation. So we manipulated London highs during London session, or not during London session, but we manipulated London highs. Had plenty time to react off of London lows if we were going to continue higher, possibly. Had plenty of time to react off there, and we didn't. And in the pre-market session, we're showing continuation to the downside. Just waiting to see what ES wants to do on this 5-minute gap right here. And Q is starting, not doing nothing. Matter of fact, it's not doing nothing. It looks like it's doing something, but just this right here is all market open. So we haven't done anything just yet. On NQ, I would want to see like us come out and sweep out these highs or something like that. And then ES respect this 5-minute. Get a pretty nice bearish closure out of that, and then NQ start to make new market structure, start breaking structure to the downside. So then we can target some of these lows right here. So it's pretty much what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, but right now it's kind of starting to happen. So could be taking something like this down to these lows, targeting all these lows right here. Small low resistance liquidity until we hit external range right there. So I'm gonna go pee real quick and then all right, so we're gonna start looking for some shorts here. If we can get an entry, that'd be. If we can get an entry, that'd be lovely. But I doubt NQ is gonna give us anything. Highly doubt NQ is gonna give us anything. I don't think there's any way in hell that I take ES today. I don't care like how good the setup is looking. I don't think there is any way in absolute hell that I trade ES. There's no way in hell I trade these. This ES lately has not been moving whatsoever, bro. It's been so bad. Like, ES has been the worst. The worst. This entire last 2 weeks, bro. It's been awful. Come back. So we have this fair value gap forming on the 1 minute. This 1 minute fair value gap. See if we can tap into it, and I'd obviously like to take the trade more like up here in this area, but if that doesn't happen, like if we end up respecting this fair value gap, then there's gonna have to be something we take. Let's come here. All right, seems like we're gonna inverse this, but as of right now, let's just get prepared to get prepared. All right, so inverse that 1 minute. So got a little bit more time to set up our charts instead. So also have this unfilled 1 minute right here. Also have that unfilled 1 minute. We could take something like that off of it. Sheesh. We might even just take this one right here. Might even just take this. Might even just take the break those. Not fuck. Come on. Let's take that short right there. Let's try that short. Alright, so we're trying these shorts right here. I think price is going to be a good fellow. Price is going to be a good fellow. Come out and take out these lows right here. So I'm anticipating Got in for 6 cons, about 430. Nice risk on this. Just came out 370 there. I don't mind it. I really don't mind these shorts. I mean, this is like the next obvious draw is just if price is just gonna reverse here for whatever reason it feels like. I mean, we respected this 5 minute on ES. Got a nice closure out of that 5 minute. Very nice closure out of the 5 minute. And we're starting to respect this 15 minute as well. Got some good targets on here. So, I mean, it's just all based off if price is ready to go there or not. Not a bad entry, bro. Alright, it's not looking hot. What I don't want to happen is just a instant. It's an instant one of those, but it's definitely what we're gonna get here. Might as well just close the position. Might as well just close the position. Yeah, it's over. That candle's gonna take us out. I don't think there's much better of an entry I could have got unless I'd taken that earlier. Seems like we're in the inverses on the 15 minute. But really just turned around there. Just simply just turned around. I'm not gonna lie, these market conditions have not been the greatest recently. They have not been good at all. Not one bit, and I don't like it. I want August to be over. Bring back July price action when trades were easy and obvious. not even obvious, bro. They're just like hit the draws, bro. Like, tell me you're this close to a draw and you can't, you're not gonna hit it. You're this close to a draw on liquidity and you're not gonna do it. Insane. Insane. Really might just range again today, bro. Like genuinely might just range again today. Tired of these ranging days, bro. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna be off this and then I'm gonna regroup. Just off the blind eye, I did realize after I took this trade, or like after I got stopped out, that I never waited for a sweep of internal range liquidity up here on either index. Yeah, market open like right here. I guess we swept internal range right there. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Wasn't a bad trade, bro. It was not a bad trade. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably look for another setup tomorrow, but we'll probably lower our risk on these. Probably start risking, if we're risking 450 a trade before, we'll probably just risk maybe 300, 250. And even if we, finally catch a good trade, bro, it'll be like a $600-700 trade. So put us right back to break even. As long as we don't get too deep down in the hole, which is all that we should hope for. So it's all good. A little bit of drawdown. I'm down like $800 on both accounts, across both accounts. So like 1,600. I've been deeper. I've been 2,000, 2,500 in the hole, bro. Just when market conditions aren't working, you just gotta stick to it. Yeah, throw edge, bro. Yeah, I really don't think this is a bad trade at all. Not at all, bro. Like the draw, very obvious. Mine didn't hit. Not really my problem to figure out. Just didn't. The biggest thing, and it's important to realize this, right? That so you guys see that I'm up $2,900, but for anybody who's been keeping up with this entire thing, you guys would have known that a lot of these trades, many of these trades shouldn't even have been L's in the first place. A lot of these trades shouldn't even have been L's in the first place. So really, realistically, I should be up probably like 6,000 across 2 accounts, but I made a lot of mistakes. So it just goes to show that every trade does matter. You know what I'm saying? Every trade genuinely does matter. So I remember last trade, I shouldn't have lost it technically because remember I moved my stop loss. In hindsight, I moved it break even too fast, but I told myself that I was gonna move my stops where market structure was, and I forgot. So now I ended up moving it to break even extremely fast, relatively fast. So now I'm fully locked and loaded. I have no issues with taking this loss. I have no issues with the loss I took yesterday. told myself I was gonna be perfect, and so far I've been perfect. So if the trades aren't working out, they're not working out. But I'm probably gonna get off of here. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of my day. I don't want to do anything. Losses make me depressed, so probably gonna, I don't know, figure it out. But I'll see y'all.